Smoke them if you got them, baby. All right, let's see how this goes. I think this is live and stuff right now, but I'm just gonna go for it. DW here on the Pulse of Progress, baby. So, YouTube.com or USA Today. USAtoday.com reports man living with multiple sclerosis races in marathons on all 7 continents. Derek Stufarak got the idea to run a marathon in every single continent. And the world's like, dude, you have MS. What? Peep game. So he got an MS diagnosis and it scared him. So he started living that patient empowerment life and he quit smoking and he started jogging more. And he even ran races when his leg started to drag and he even got a hole in his shoe. Bro, he just started working and kept working through the multiple sclerosis symptoms and felt like the competition and the exercise, it keeps the MS at bay and it helps his overall health. And these days he reports that he's even symptom free. Like chronic disease and managing multiple sclerosis and the whole experience can be overwhelming. But Derek says that everyone is more capable than they think they are. Okay? And he's raising MS awareness. And he's even looking to race on the North Pole because he says that it is vital to stay encouraged and to build confidence, right? Like, first of all, man, I'm just looking at this story. I'm like, bro, how can you even run, okay? Let alone run more than a block, let alone run 20 some odd miles like a marathon, okay? Like between heat intolerance and optic neuritis and spasticity in my knees, like, no, I can't do it. And so that's why I'm like, yo, bro, you ran one marathon and now you ran marathons on all the continents and you have MS. But he's like, yo, no, this is really helping me in my symptoms. And like, I get it. If you have something that you're working toward and that you're going on and that keeps you focused, like even kind of trying to do this show, there's many things that have gone left, on the road up to this. And like today, even right before I tried to do this, having the idea of going towards something, that's really helpful. And that is something that will help your MS symptoms and will help you keep moving forward through all the garbage. All right, moving on to my next story right now. I do believe that this is a good one though. So does this even work? Yeah. So managing multiple sclerosis with artificial intelligence. Now, there was an artificial intelligence tool developed to predict multiple sclerosis and their patients' evolution with an international collaborative work coordinated by the Hospital del Mar Research Institute and the Hospital Clinique IDBOPS. I'm not sure what that is, but that is a consortium, I believe, in España. And this new AI tool may help it be possible to adapt the monitoring and the treatment of a multiple sclerosis patients in that future evolution and help them opt for the most effective and the most potent medication, even if it has the most side effects. But like, yo, it's, for me, the exact factors behind the progression of a disability in multiple sclerosis, a disease with great heterogeneity, or the quality or state of being diverse in character or content. Yeah, that's a big word. I saw it in the article and I was like, no, put it in the show. Anyway, multiple sclerosis is a disease with great heterogeneity, meaning it's gonna be different for everybody. So that's why it's really hard to predict. But this AI tool really predicts down to one person, right? So just peep game. Story is, let's see if I even got this right. Is this right? Yeah, no. The story is this guy. The study was coordinated by Dr. Pablo Villoslada, director of the neurosciences program at the Hospital del Mar Research Institute and head of neurology department at the Hospital del Mar. He's made it possible to use an artificial intelligence tool and to even get this tool. More than 300 patients with multiple sclerosis and a few hundred people free from the disease were followed for 2 years. And during this period, everything was comprehensively analyzed, like their clinical scales, their cognitive scales, their MRIs, their retina testing, and a complete analysis of their genetics, of their proteins and inflammatory markers in their blood. Like they went in. They went whole hog in, seeing like, what's going on with you, person with multiple sclerosis? Can we figure out a better way for you? Anyway, Dr. Villaslatas explained that the work carried out, come on, baby, get it right. Yeah, no. Dr. Villaslata explained that the work carried out indicates that through a detailed study of the patients and using artificial intelligence tools, we can provide which patients will be more active and therefore advise them with more knowledge on treatments that may have more side effects, but can be more effective in controlling the disease. Now, the tool can't yet be used in clinical practice, right? But the results that you get, that you're making with this predictive tool, are going to allow teams to monitor people with MS. And according to Dr. Sarah Lulafru, a neurologist at the neuroimmunology unit of the Hospital Clinic de Barcelona and a group leader at IDBOPS, the collaborator in the study, right? According to her, the tool allows people to have information to be able to decide and best choose their best treatment, since the existing treatments at present have different levels of efficacy, but also risk. Now, the researchers are already working to continue their work and expand the follow-up time to the patients to 7 years. Yo, if there was an artificial intelligence tool to help me figure out my best multiple sclerosis medication, I would not have gone for the weakest medication and then gone to the stronger medication and then have crazy side effects every other day, and then go back to the weaker thing, just the up and the down, and I would have just saved so much time if they had an AI tool, right? So I'm just happy that we're living in the future right now, okay? I'm happy that we're living in the future and we're working toward a better today and a better tomorrow for anyone who's unfortunate enough to get an MS diagnosis. So we've had a man with MS running marathons. We've had AI and folks in Spain running through their AI to help MS folk figure out their prognosis and stuff. And so I'm just keeping my eye on MS headlines, and I'm bringing them here. And hopefully you guys enjoy the show and you guys enjoy learning about these new MS breakthroughs and just new MS news. And I'm gonna catch you here another time I'm calling this the Pulse of Progress, baby.